heard a few scragglers in the audience talking about, oh, well, Iran doesn't know the power of America. Oh, they don't know what America can do. Then we got up today and decided he just wanted to start telling lies. We now have control and total control over the skies over Iran. Nobody does it better than good old USA. Sign Trump. Oh, really? Is that what the fuck you think? Let me show y'all something. Watch closely, girls and boys. Boom. Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier. Again, it's an AI depiction, but it actually happened, okay? Just an illustration. That is the real thing that was inserted to create the illustration. Don't focus too much on the details. The bottom line is, no the fuck you don't. No you don't. And actually at this current moment, right now, they are preparing to do the biggest strike that they have done thus far on the 11th wave. The motherfuckers is 11 waves into this motherfucker. They done gritty their ass over that border. Almost 11 times. Their women alone. I know you saw Sahar. Their women alone are stronger than most of the men that we see on a daily here in America. What would have made our men literally ball up into a fucking corner and cry? Their women alone stood 10 toes deep. Just to give the news. I'm gonna need you to come back down to earth for 2.5 seconds. Just for 2. Stop going out there and telling these lies. Wig. No, we don't. No, we don't. No, we don't. No, we don't. Stop lying. They may have gotten some kind of advantage. They may have gotten some strikes, because there were some strikes that actually landed in Tehran, which it has been every other day that they've been going back and forth in this war since the war started, since Israel was the first to draw blood. There's been strikes back and forth. The difference is Iran strikes are literally ripping a double-decker trailer size asshole up in Israel. So much so that the Israelis are paying over 1,000 shekels to rent boats and yachts just to get the fuck going. So much so that Benjamin Netanyahu had to call on the airlines and tell them, hey, there will be no departures. We will only be accepting arrivals. Which, by the way, that means you're the crash dummy. That means, hey, we're fucking losing. We need as much support as we can get. Because if the missiles touch me, I'ma cry. So I need y'all to stand still and let them hit you so that they don't. You know, the more other targets they have, the less they'll be inclined to come after me. Even though I went after their leader. But that's neither here nor there. I need y'all to be my crash dummies. And y'all supposed to be for Israel. And them Israelis said, I don't even know what the fuck Israel is, bitch. This shit is Chalk Zodia to me. I was born in the UK. I don't know what the hell you talk about. This ain't got nothing to do with me. Oh, now y'all not riding hard. Now y'all not riding 10 toes deep for Israel. Because y'all coming back in pieces. Coming back with pieces missing. I seen them Habibi from the Gaza videos. I see. All y'all walking around looking like tink little cyborgs. Now y'all don't know what Israel is. Child, please. No, he doesn't. No, America does not. No, the hell we don't. No, we don't. That literally just happened this morning. Or when we was asleep, when it was still dark out. That video I just showed y'all, that happened while we was still asleep. No, we don't. And you want to know what else? You want to know another reason that we know for a fact Donnie Wig is lying? They're turning on each other. This is Ben with his mama's hips, okay? He sashayed them hips into Ben Lee's face to ask him, why did you provoke Iran? Why did you do this to us? These bitches got fucking hands, okay? I'm tired, boss. Why you do this? And Ben Lee responded and said, how the fuck was I supposed to know? These ain't the same motherfuckers from like 20 years ago. These niggas, I don't know. Like, they different now. Them niggas been eating spinach and all types of shit. They been eating all types of shit. Like, they different. These I don't know. They eating a special kind of spinach. These niggas can take a punch, okay? And apparently we can't. So how the fuck was I supposed to know? I wasn't the only one who did it. It wasn't just me. Let me show you. Yo, this literally just happened today. They about to fight because they scared. Now they blaming each other. Didn't the Quran say that this was going to happen? Before you get to bumping them gums. That didn't happen. That's not what they said. You's a lying ass. And I know it's you mayonnaise motherfuckers that's out there. I know it's you from them burner accounts. You's a lying ass. We ex-Grok. And the AI translated for us everything that they were saying. And it turns out the lie detector test said that it was accurate. Okay, the video features a conversation in Hebrew between Itmar Ben Gurv with his mama's hips and Omer Bar-Lev, in which Ben with his mama's hips said, "Why did you provoke Iran?" And Lev says, "We didn't know, girl. We finna die, y'all. We finna die." Indeed you are. Because you done fucked around. And now you gotta find out what them real shooters is really rapping about. Worst part about it is you just opened Pandora's box when all you had to fucking do was leave them alone and get the hell up out of Palestine. That's it, that's all. Now they gonna hold you to it. Now you gotta stand 10 toes behind it. Okay? Now you gotta make sure that shit is stuck. Now, they finna put some hair up on your chest. God willing. God willing. Okay? Allahu Akbar. We finna show you what God is really working with. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, y'all starting to understand what the fuck really going down. Stop letting Wig lie to you. They do not have full and total control over Iran's airspace. Iran just said, literally a half an hour before they did this shit. Hey, just so y'all know, I'm finna start tapping into that new shit. I'm kind of tired. Do you know what I'm saying? And I really want to test out my new toys. I want to test them out. I want to see what they rapping about. I want to see what it's hitting for. And these bitches got smoke for me or whatever. So why not? You know what I mean? Stick around if y'all want to go to the fireworks show. That of which, Godiva went and got my bag of Smart Pop. I sure did. I did. I don't care. I don't care. We told y'all this would happen if you push them to their breaking point. And now that we're here, I also say, if you do, I will be there with my sunglasses, my Smart Pop, and my wine. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Oh well, oh fucking well. Oh well, you knew better. Baby, if you knew better, you do better. I'm just gonna enjoy the light show. I'm just here for the fireworks. You shouldn't have killed them kids. Period. Oh, and before we go, I would just like to say that even AI called it out. The dialogue that they're having underscores the miscalculations, which means, bitch, you thought. And you fucked around and found out. In Israel's strategy, that of which never existed to begin with, it was nothing more than a bluff. It was nothing more than a bitch puffing up her chest, trying to press. Okay, like she wanted that action, Jackson, and Iran showed him what the fuck was up. And escalating tensions, which means when you're losing, you're more, okay, pick like this. If a kid get hurt, the parents, normal behaviors, usually the parents end up turning on each other, right? It's the same thing. When shit went down after 9/11, everybody turned on the Muslims because that's exactly what they said. Same thing with COVID. They wanted us to turn on the Asian community. It's the same thing. When you're losing, they start turning on each other. So enjoy the show.
Please listen to this. What Donald Trump, the US president, said will shock you. Just listen.
The job of the U.S. Armed Forces is not to host drag shows, to transform foreign cultures, but to spread democracy to everybody around the world at the point of a gun. The military's job is to dominate any foe and annihilate any threat to America anywhere, anytime, and any place.
You heard what he said. Now, my aim of posting this video, I want you to know your enemies. You heard what he said, that the job of US military is to force democracy all over the world, even at gun point. They will do it to force you to dominate, including your leaders all over the world. When I saw this video, I thought it was AI generated video. I went on, I did my research. What I find out, the source of this video, guess, Fox News carried this broadcast Donald Trump made, that the aim, the job of US military is to dominate, force you to practice democracy all over the world, even at gunpoint. And when you look at what is happening all over the world, how US troops operate, this is it. This is it. Forcing democracy, whether you like it or not, you must practice democracy. Their own system of government, they want to force it all over the world. Now, I want you to take a look at countries that practice this so-called democracy all over the world, and countries that don't practice democracy all over the world. Compare them. The culture, the tradition, the system of government, how they rule their people. Take a look at China, they don't practice democracy. North Korea, they don't practice democracy. Russia, they don't practice democracy. Arab countries, they don't practice democracy. Now, take a look at Africa. We have been practicing democracy for more than 60 years. Take a look at the Western world, their culture, tradition, how they operate. Take a look at Africa. Africa, we are practicing democracy. What have we achieved? There is something in this so-called democracy that our leaders are not telling us. That's why they are forcing it. Because democracy allows criminality. Democracy allows corruption. Democracy allows many evil things to be happening. Here in Africa, including the Western world. In China, anything like corruption, criminality, you are gone. Russia the same, North Korea the same, Arab countries the same. But in Western world, they will pardon you. Here in Africa, they will pardon you. They force democracy so that they can exploit your natural resources. They can steal, because democracy allows the evil leaders to be operating. And before these people can exploit your natural resources, they must come to your leaders. Your leaders must allow them. But if you guys are not practicing democracy, your leaders cannot commit criminality. They cannot steal. Because if they do, you can see, go to China, just one crime like this, you are gone. Including the president, you are gone. But here in Africa, we are practicing democracy. This is what United States is all about. Forcing democracy, dominating. Whether you like it or not, you must follow their instruction. Or Michael Langley, the former commander of United States African Command, they tried to use him to dominate Africa here, including Ibrahim Traoré, the Burkina Faso president. But Africans kicked him out. Now they have replaced him with another person. They can do the job. but we are still ready for them. Anytime that Africa stop practicing democracy, see, Africa will change dramatically. We change immediately. I want you to know your enemies. Democracy can never help Africa. Democracy allows criminality. Democracy is just like religion. Forgiveness. That's what democracy is all about. Now they are forcing the same democracy and telling us that they want us to practice democracy. Meanwhile, they are not practicing democracy by forcing people to do what they don't want to do. Is that democracy? It's not democracy. You can see, United States, they don't practice democracy, but they claim to be practicing democracy. Take a look at what is happening all over the world. All these conflicts happening all over the world that are being caused by United States, European leaders, those people that are telling you to practice the so-called democracy that is not working here in Africa. Take a look at what is happening all over Africa. I just posted this video right now for you guys to know the kind of people you are dealing with. United States, they are virus. Everything that is happening around the world, all the bad thing that is happening, they are the cause.
So the last place we stopped off, we talked about how Israel has increased their attacks against the Palestinians, both in their own yard or the yard that they stole, and in the Gaza Strip. So Israeli strikes continue to hit several different parts of the Gaza Strip, in addition to demolishing homes and doing several types of raids in the West Bank within the past week as they have increased, okay? So at least 34 Palestinians were killed yesterday across Gaza in a series. Well, actually, this was this morning. This was actually just posted this morning. Sorry. There were more yesterday. Because I was like, wait, that number doesn't seem accurate. It's ADHD. I'm sorry. In a series of Israeli airstrikes on ground attacks, according to the Wafa news agency. Among the dead are 11 people who were shot while seeking humanitarian aid in central Gaza, with over 100 others wounded. Now, again, this is today. Today. They were still doing some yesterday and the day before that and the day before that. In the Maghazi camp, Israeli forces bombed a home, killing civilians, including a woman and several of her children. Okay? So here's the thing. The internet is still out. The power is still out. They are not able to, if it seems like the information is slowed down, it is done methodically so that they can pretty much lights out and darken the voices and silence the voices of the Palestinians while we're busy enjoying what's going on between Iran and Israel. And while that's not an issue, I don't want you to feel like you are a bad person for simply just getting what's owed to you. You were done dirty too in this situation, because you have had to not only had your taxes stolen from you, but you also had to watch people that you genuinely love and have come to love over the past 2 years, or some before then. Some of them are your family. For a lot of us, we consider them family, brothers and sisters, cousins, right? You've had to watch them in pain and to be killed off one by one by one, as if we're in the Hunger Games. And that is okay. I need you to understand it is okay for you to celebrate what's happening right now. But we also have to make sure that we keep our eyes on Gaza so Israel doesn't take advantage of the situation the way that they have been over the past week or so, right? And I know you're like, wow, this is a lot. It's so much. Well, we don't actually need to watch Love Island. You know what I mean? Like, it's not necessary. We can always catch the highlights, because there's always going to be somebody who's going to be watching Love Island. And I've missed the past 4 episodes strictly because I had to do the extra research. That is just me. I'm just saying, check in with your cousins, okay? Now, there are ways that you can still support them, even if you do still want to watch Love Island. This is exactly where I come in. Yay! So, connectionhumanity.org. I went and found basically the original eSIM link that I had been using at the beginning of the situation. And wouldn't you know, they're still up and going. So, since October 2023, almost every photo you have seen from Gaza since then has come through an eSIM. That is still the current situation. Like, that's still their reality to this day. And I just wanted to reiterate, while I am grateful for all the ways that you guys have upheld me and Baby Godiva and held us down, I also don't want to miss the point. I don't want to miss the bull point. Do you understand what I'm saying? So for just as much I have received, I also intend on giving back as well. Now, obviously at this point in time, financially, I can't give back, but I'm going to do whatever I can to give like $5 here, $10 there. You know, make sure that you're giving back in whatever way that you can. And I appreciate y'all for even watching this video, because even that donates some viewership to me and helps me in the long run, but also helps them. Now, I've been grateful to receive almost collectively over 500,000 followers, even though the first account was destroyed, right? That's okay, because we still have a few 100,000 over here and some thousands on other accounts, which is why I am going forward with this, okay? Now, on Connecting Humanity's page, they pretty much, this is a one-stop shop. Do you hear me? You can either A, donate directly to Connecting Humanity so that they can purchase the eSIM cards, or B, they give you a list and very clear instructions on how to donate and provide these eSIM cards. And they are in the amounts of like $5, $10, $20. I promise you, you don't need that Chick-fil-A meal. Put it back. You don't need that $5 bag. You don't need that value menu from McDonald's. Pause. You should not be eating the Mongo burgers to begin with. That's none of my business. But what I am saying is Allah is watching. Yeah. Your ass better not be at Starbucks. Now, they also provide you with the websites. They also provide you with sources that you can go to in order to get said eSIM cards. It is a full-on one-stop shop. Do you understand what I'm saying? They give you options. They give you all types of alternates. If that don't work, go to the next one on the list. If that don't work, go to the next one on the list. If none of these work, they give you the ability to send the money directly to them so that they can buy it, and they show you proof that it has been done. Yeah! So you should have no excuse. I know. Y'all like, damn, Fidel, you running down on my pockets. You been at work all day, Daddy. I know you got it. I know you got it, girl. I know you got it. So, in order to donate directly, they give you the steps, girl. Give you the steps, and make sure that you send over the QR codes. They also provide evidence of the people receiving said eSIM cards, and they give you a nice little thank you message. So those are several ways that we can ensure that the lights stay on for Gaza, because as long as Israel intends on trying to manipulate the situation or manipulate the system, and even trying to so much as block our viewership and our ability to connect and communicate with Gaza, we're going to do double. We're going to make sure we turn the lights the fuck back on, because bitch, this ain't that. This ain't that. Not only are we going to make sure the lights and the internet stays on for Gaza, but we're also going to be watching closely to watch your demise. Won't Allah do it? Indeed he will. The best of all planners. And I, for one, wholeheartedly believe that I've been placed in this atmosphere for a reason. I am a menace, a force to be reckoned with. And I feel like my menacing powers are amazing when pointed in the right direction. So in this case, you goddamn right, I'm gonna piss this roar off even more by making sure that we all collectively say, let's turn them damn lights back on. Let's make sure that Basan does not have to go live in order to get the messages out. Let us alleviate just one issue, because they got like a whole, it's like 1,000,001 struggles all collectively existing for Palestine all at once, which is to be expected. I mean, they're under occupation, illegal occupation, and they're currently facing a genocide. They're currently facing a genocide, mama. You do not need that Hulu. Send that $10.99. Don't ask me how much it costs. Don't ask me that. Mind your business. Just send it over. Okay? You shall be rewarded in heaven. You shall be rewarded in heaven. When you go to heaven, you can say, remember that one time I chose Gaza over my chicken deluxe? Yeah, open them gates. Open them up. And for right now, your reward is this. Them fighters is the IOF. They running away from the field. They don't want to go. They said, no. You can't make me. Another fighter in the Nahal brigades. The first fighter I don't think was in the Nahal brigades, but this one, they got stationed in northern Gaza. Do you know what's going down in Beit Lahia, Beit Hanun, in northern Jabalia? Do you know what's going down? Shit's jumping off. That is the infamous area that forced Israel back into another ceasefire agreement after they told us they would never give us another ceasefire. After they told Gaza they would never even so much as even consider a ceasefire. Just 12 hours. 2 brigades. Their biggest brigades. Their elite brigades. Just 12 hours in northern Gaza forced them back into a ceasefire. These brigades had to go to the north, and one of the fighters said, I ain't doing. No, I'm not going. So they threw him in jail for 10 days after refusing to participate. And guess what? He said it's because it's mental health. I can't do it. Every other day I see another video of the before and after of the soldiers, like them dancing and ticking and talking and ticking, and then like how they exited the field. And it's giving poor little tink tink. He said, I ain't doing it. I'm not doing it. So go ahead and wrap your mind around that one. As each day passes, more and more of these soldiers are saying, I can't do it. I'm done. Which is a blessing in itself. Because 1, you know you finna collect another L. 2, you too scared. And 3, ciao. Anyway, stay tuned because we got a lot more to go.